Hey, what's happening? CG Too Much over here on my first YouTube video, frankly, based on boxing. Now, you know, I've been a boxing fan since, for over 15 years. So, it's my favorite sport. I love boxing to the fullest. Honestly, I do. And this is frankly based on the Adrien Broner Marcos Maidana fight. I believe happened earlier in December, this month in December. I think it was December 14th. Today, right now, is Christmas Eve, December 31st. So I'm doing this video. But it's been on my mind still. I'm just shocked about the aftercome or whatever, the results from the fight, because I was honestly thinking that Broner would win the fight. But as you can see, Broner was knocked down twice. First in the second round, at the beginning of the second round, he was knocked down, and later in the fight was knocked down by Maidana, and frankly, got whooped. And really, what was a trip about the whole fight is after they read the results, Broner, I think it was his dad, was one of his trainers, and they took off running. They went out the ring and took off running in the stands, and they took off. They didn't want to get interviewed, and they ran away. And that was, I can understand to an extent, because that was Broner's very first loss. His record now is 27 wins, 1 loss, 22 knockouts. But it's a trip, man. It's a trip. But I think that Broner, he did okay, but it's just he could have definitely done better. I think one of the main reasons why he lost the fight is all that showboating, since he is supposedly supposed to be the next Floyd Mayweather Jr., which I believe was only going to be one Floyd Mayweather ever. Floyd Mayweather's record, 45 wins, no losses. I'm not sure on top of my head how many knockouts. I think only in around in the 20 range, only 20 some. I think 26 knockouts. Not too many. Floyd Mayweather is not a fighter per se. He's a boxer, and that's why he picks up victories the way he boxes. But he was this is back to Adrien Broner, was showboating and dancing at the camera, shaking his butt and showing his money off and all that. And come on, Mayweather does the same thing, but Mayweather's earned his stripes. He's beat people like Oscar De La Hoya, who's a legend. He beat the undefeated Ricky Hatton, who's a legend. He beat Chop Chop Corley, who's a legend. He beat Sugar Shane Mosley, who's a legend. He's beaten so many more. The list goes on and on and on. So he earned his stripes. So he can dance and chase and have naked girls massaging him on camera and all that. Even though he's married with kids, he can still have all these beautiful Playboy playmates massaging him and everything while he's laying there wearing nothing but a towel and looking at the camera and smiling because he earned his stripes. But when Broner does the same thing, I think he lost focus, and he's over here wants to be so much like Mayweather. And that Argentina, I think from Argentina, Maidana took care of business and whipped his butt. And like I said, and this led to Mayweather and Maidana jawjacking at each other, because Mayweather is supposed to fight again on May 3rd, and the fighter many of us see him fighting is Amir Khan, which I think he will fight. And if I were him, I'd have Maidana on the undercard, but Maidana might be his next challenger. Even though so far, like I said, December 31st, there's been no contact between Maidana and Mayweather for the fight, even though rumors are going around saying that Floyd Mayweather is interested in fighting Maidana. Is interested in fighting him. He's in the sweepstakes of his next fight, and with Showtime. So we'll see what happens with that. And I think that frankly, now the question is, what does Broner do next? Like I've said, what he probably should do is fight. Well, it could be probably Malignaggi, who he already fought, and it was a close fight, man. But they gave the win to Broner. It could be for numerous reasons. It was a real close fight, but Paulie might not want to fight him again, because Paulie fought Zab Judah. Now, Zab Judah, when he was younger, was a great fighter. Frankly, he fought Mayweather. I think it was in 2010. I'm not sure. I forget the year, but Zab Judah fought Money Mayweather. it was a great fight. In the first 5 rounds, without a question, Zab Judah won the first 5 rounds. And Judah even knocked him down. I think it was the second or third round. He hit him with a punch, and his glove touched the canvas. Now, technically in boxing, that's considered a knockdown in professional boxing. But the referee said it was a slip or something like that. That wasn't a slip. It was a clear cut punch, and Mayweather's glove touched the canvas. But he ended up all that. He came in swinging crazy and all that, and Zab Judah ended up gassing out. And Floyd Mayweather took care of business, and that's what led to Zab doing a low blow in the 10th round. And his trainer then was Uncle Roger Mayweather was training Floyd Mayweather, and that led to Mayweather getting out and Uncle Roger and Yul Judah, which is Zab Judah's trainer, getting into a fight in the ring, over that, But back to Broner, the main thing is this also, with his loss, it led to Floyd Mayweather Sr. saying, let me train you, because I saw some of your flaws. I saw the fight and saw your flaws in the fight. And if I were Broner, I'll take him up on an offer. Because, come on, once again, even Floyd Mayweather has said himself in numerous videos, when he very, very, very first started boxing, his dad trained him, would pick him up and take him to the gym and taught him how to fight baby on up. And to this day, like I said, Floyd's 45-0, and he's earned his stripes. So if that person who trained a man to be that good of a boxer and undefeated and has beat legends like, Oscar De La Hoya, a legend, Sugar Shane Mosley is a legend, DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley is a legend, the undefeated Ricky Hatton is a legend, and the list goes on and on and on. He's beating them all. And that man who trains him wants to train you, take him up on his offer. But see, Broner might not jump ship because the trainer he has now, training for so long, he might not want to leave his trainer he has now. And also, he was paid 7 figures for the Maidana fight. So he's like, I lost the fight, but come on, I got paid, over $1 million. So what's the point? Why should I switch to Floyd Mayweather Sr.? And it's also led to even talks with Mayweather fighting Adrien Ward, who's from deep East Oakland. Now I'm saying deep. I'm from California myself, born and raised most of my life, so I know all that. And he's from East Oakland. He mainly fights only in California, predominantly. That's Adrien Ward. And that's a fighter I hope Mayweather never fights. But that's for a different topic and different reasons why. Weight class, whatever else. And I also mentioned Adrien Ward because he's undefeated, 26 wins, no losses. But see, Adrien Ward's 168. It might even move up to 175. And when Mayweather first started boxing, he was 106. So there's no way in the world somebody 106 should box somebody who's like almost 175. That's just not fair at all. So, and that's the closest person who'd be the next Floyd Mayweather Jr. per se is Adrien Ward. But not Adrien Broner. He should have kept his mind on the fight and did all that showboating. Maybe if he won a fight, he could showboat and all that until his next fight. But what will Broner do next? Like I said, if not Paulie, he should maybe Zab Judah or maybe Lucas Matisse, because see, Lucas Matisse lost his fight to Danny Garcia, beat him. And he was on the undercard of the Floyd Mayweather fight. And Garcia took care of it. That was a great fight, man. It was a real great fight. Even though Garcia was cheating, he was holding and low blowing, and he wasn't boxing fair. But Matisse was a fair fighter, lost the fight. It was also knocked down in the fight by Garcia. So I think the next fight for for Adrien Broner should be Lucas Matisse to get back up. And if he loses that fight, he should go back to 140, not 147. He's not ready for that weight class yet. So after watching this video, you have any replies, hit me up on YouTube or whatever else, or mail me. Let me know what your thoughts on Adrien Broner. Where do you see him going next after his recent defeat? I think it was on December 14th. To Marcos Maidana. Where do you think Adrien Broner should go? Who should he fight next? Should he go down to 140, 147, or what? Get back to me. CG too much. Let me know your thoughts. All right. Bye.